Today we'll talk Drake Troutman's ambitious 2025 schedule plan, incredible progress at this once-lost speedway, Rico Abreu's new partnership, Josh Richards finally gets back in a dirt late model, and much more. Let's go. It's Tuesday, June 17th. I'm Justin Fiedler. This is DIRTRACKR Daily presented by Kubota Genuine Parts. If you're playing those pick'em pools during the 2025 dirt racing season or participating in Dirt Draft, maybe you're going to bet some USAC or High Limit or the Outlaws, or you just like numbers and you're a stat nerd like me, check out the analytics section at DIRTRACKR.com. We track both World of Outlaws series, Lucas, High Limit, USAC, the Chili Bowl, Eldora, Extreme Midgets, and a lot more. The database is well north of 2,200 races at this point. There's results, there's stats, there's analysis. In there, you can find a ton of information for free, including full race results, driver pages, and stat breakdowns. But if you want access to even more, grab a subscription to DIRTRACKR Plus, $4.99 a month or $49.99 a year. The year subscription gets you basically 2 months for free, and you can cancel super easy anytime. Signing up gets you access to the Plus dashboard, which has added stat tools and visualizations. You get 25 extra features and things you're just not going to find anywhere else. Whether you're a race fan, a member of the media, maybe you work for a series or a track, DIRTRACKR Plus is the perfect resource. You can see everything Plus has to offer and sign up for a subscription over at DIRTRACKR.com/getplus. The long talked about Josh Richards' return to the seat of a dirt late model finally happened yesterday. Rocket Racing sharing a photo of Josh in a car sitting beside the other Rocket One, which is obviously driven by Brandon Sheppard. Some sort of return for Richards has been rumored for months and months and months, and Dirt on Dirt's Kevin Kovac reported back in May that a test session was coming. The line from team owner Mark Richards back then was that they were going to test and see how Josh felt. No specific race or schedule or of races was really set or talked about. I've been told the test yesterday was happening at Sharon Speedway in Ohio, which would make sense given it's only a few hours from the Rocket Shop in West Virginia, and Josh himself is an Ohio resident. Still no word or rumblings on when or if we will see Josh back in a race, but at least the first step is complete. Get back in the car, get comfortable, and then see where you go from there. I did want to briefly show off the very cool partnership my friends at Kubota Genuine Parts have going this coming weekend at Huset's for the High Bank Nationals. They've teamed up with Rico Abreu to run this special wrap, and Heater really knocked this one out of the park. This is an absolutely amazing paint job. Rico's family has used Kubota equipment for a long time in their businesses, and what a way for the two sides to come together. Great full circle moment here. Action at Huset's starts on Wednesday. Have you guys seen all the progress happening so far at Mansfield Speedway in Ohio? We talked a couple of weeks ago here on the show about racer Matt Tifft buying the abandoned racetrack. I was a bit skeptical on his timeline. Tifft shared that his plan was to have racing at the track in 2026, but given the state of the facility, that felt like it was really ambitious. A decent amount of the grandstands have been torn down and sold. A lot of the track's concrete walls have been knocked down, and things were just generally a really big mess. Through his Facebook page and YouTube channel, Tifft has been sharing regular updates, and he and his team have been moving fast. They've got heavy equipment working to clean up the concrete so they can really start on a track rebuild. Workers have been pressure washing the big grandstand and getting new railing put up around the sides. It's already looking great. And then trucks have been bringing in new bleachers and catch fencing. Tifft said the bleachers are from Michigan International Speedway, and the catch fences are from a Formula One event held a few years ago in Los Angeles. Absolutely incredible progress so far, and a big hat tip to this group for the commitment. This is a massive job, but they have hit the ground running. Check out facebook.com/Matt Tifft Racing and youtube.com/Matt_Tifft. It's TIFFT. If you want to keep up with everything they've got going on, instead of watching reno and makeover shows on HDTV, get the family together, watch the Mansfield Speedway rebuild. The Summer Nationals rolled right into week number 2 on Monday night with racing at Wilmot Raceway in Wisconsin. Joseph Joyner, Jason Feger starting on the front row together, and it was Joyner who was out front early. Looked for a while like he might be on his way to his first career Summer Nationals win, but behind him, Drake Troutman was lurking. Troutman started third, blazed past Joyner with a power move as the race neared 10 laps to go, and then it was all Troutman from there. Feger ended up second and Joyner third. Troutman earning win number 2 here with the Summer Nationals and really looking strong at the moment. Later this week, he's going to return to World of Outlaws competition. They're going to go to Peevely, and actually that's a joint show with the Summer Nationals. But Troutman currently 4th in the standings there, and I wouldn't be surprised to see maybe another win or two this week. And some crazy stuff this season for Troutman. His website at the moment shows that he's already raced 70 times in 2025. And that's included mostly late model stuff, but he scattered in some modified races, and that included that 6-figure mod win at Mississippi Thunder at the end of May. The plan is for Troutman to try and get to 150 late model races before 2025 is over. That is nuts. According to a recent team press piece, something like this hasn't been done before. Up next for the Hell Tour is Davenport Speedway today in Iowa. In Ohio Sprint Speedweek action last night at Wayne County Speedway, it was Bryce Lucius going back-to-back with the young driver again out-dueling Cap Henry. Danny Dietrich also on the night's podium. A messy feature, a lot of spins and incidents, and also not an easy show to make last night. 44 cars there at Wayne County. Several names on the outside looking in before that feature you wouldn't have expected. That included Devin Borden, Caleb Henry, Zess Sabo, Greg Wilson, and Ryan Smith. Borden and Henry both used provisionals to get into that main event. Headed to Eldora today, Lucius leads Henry and Zay DeVault in the Speedweek points. Still to come after tonight are Fremont, Waynesfield, Moeller, and Atomic. Elsewhere tonight, Eastern Storm gets started for the USAC National Sprint Cars. 6 races in 6 days with Grandview, Bridgeport, Big Diamond, Williams Grove, Port Royal, and Action Track USA all hosting events through Sunday. This is the same lineup and set of tracks we saw in 2024, and last year the winners were Briggs Danner, Brady Bacon, Logan Seavey, Kevin Thomas Jr., and then Bacon and Seavey again. Kyle Cummins is the current series championship leader. He's got 84 points on Justin Grant with Mitchell Moles, Seavey, and Robert Ballou, the rest of the top 5. Seavey, your most recent USAC Sprint Car winner going back to last weekend at Red Hill. JG, he'd been doing a solid job trying to keep pace with Cummins, but a 20th a few races ago at Bloomington and a 14th last time out at Red Hill really allowed Cummins to kind of extend that lead. The 3P team has 5 wins, 12 top 5s, and 14 top 10s in 14 races so far. I said it after last week's race also, but Cummins' average finished an insane 2.86. Both tonight's Ohio Speedweek show from Eldora and the Eastern Storm opener will be live over on Flow Racing. The other show I wanted to point out today is USMTS Modifieds at Casino Speedway. Those teams, they've got a busy week. Casino today, then Off-Road Speedway on Wednesday, and then 2 nights at Route 66 in Texas, Friday and Saturday. Rodney Sanders in a familiar place right now atop the series standings. He's got Jim Chisholm and Kyle Strickler in tow. Sanders with 4 wins and 12 top 10s in 13 races. He leads all drivers right now in that win category. If you want to see the full rundown on your streaming options for today, head over to DIRTRACKR.com/watch tonight. There we've got what's racing, where they're racing, start times were available, and links to all of it. If you haven't done so yet and would like to, hit that subscribe button on YouTube and the podcast places, and like and follow Dirt Tracker on Facebook. Those are your best options to keep up on everything dirt racing that we talk about 5 days a week. Hope you guys have a great Tuesday out there. We will see you right back here tomorrow.